So there's been this trend on social media during Japan's Golden Week where people draw characters in golden bikinis. It really has nothing to do with Japan's holiday. It's just really an excuse to draw and share sexy pinup drawings of your favorite characters. So I jumped on the trend this year in Blue Sky. Since I had not been physically drawing on paper for a while now, I thought it'd be a good excuse to draw Marvel's Honey Lemon again, since all the comic book pages that I've done on my fan comic of her were all digitally. As an added challenge, I also live streamed it on Twitch. I still haven't figured out the most optimal way to set up my camera in a way that's pleasant for the viewer but also doesn't get in my way of drawing. So this is why you'll see the camera move here and there. I do feel an added press to draw good on the first try, but also it forces me to push through and continue working until the piece is done. Since she was in a bikini, there wasn't really much elements I could keep from her original design to make sure people knew what this character was just by looking at her, other than the red streaks on her hair. So I added her power purse since it's really the only thing she has close to a superpower in the comics and in the Disney version. Her original purse in the comics is very basic though. So I added the bunny purse I had drawn in my fanfiction comic. Drawing all digitally has also made me really rusty in my inking skills, since the hand dexterity is much different than drawing on tablet. Also very different depending if you're using a brush or a G-pen. I use both at the same time. Using Copic marker, I also feel like I always have to plan ahead of time and knowing what colors I'm going to be using for each section to blend with. And also playing ahead of time what areas you're going to leave white for the highlights. Copic markers has also been a bit of a hassle for me since a lot of my markers are randomly drawing up. I'm still new to Copic, so I'm still learning what extra steps I need to do to keep my markers in good condition. So I ended up using whatever colors I had left. After finishing coloring everything in with Copic, I went over the background with some watercolors just to give it a bit more of that summery sea or beach vibe to it. I think it came out alright, but I still didn't feel like I nailed Golden Bikini all that well. I still might do one more Golden Bikini drawing this week just for fun and just so I can feel satisfied. But let me know what you think and if you also jumped in on the Golden Bikini art trend. See you next time.
Hey bub, like, comment, and subscribe to Mario U Comics or else bub. Berserker Barrage!